Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. So obviously I'm a little bit late to the whole trend of reading this book and its sequel, because that was years ago and people already talked about how wonderful and popular it is at this point. And part of the reason I'm a little bit late is because I actually did try to read this book several years ago, about when it was getting really popular and you had the whole Shadow and Bone TV series coming out. But at that time I really struggled, couldn't get into it, and so I dropped it, moved on, have read many other books since then. But recently decided I would try to get back into it. Partly because I have been reading a lot of not so good YA and thought, I've heard good things about this. People seem to consistently like this book. Is it actually good, or is it just kind of continuing along the trend of some of the more insufferable YA tropes? And, or maybe have I just judged it unfairly? And the result is that, yeah, I judged this book unfairly. One of the many things this book has going for it is the fact that it's taking place in an established universe. So if you've already read the Shadow and Bone books, then you already have a basic idea of what's going on in the story right from the very first chapter. And I think that was part of my problem, is I tried picking up this book before I picked up the Shadow and Bone books. And so that is one thing, is if you've not read Shadow and Bone, the book is going to feel a little more confusing. Versus if you've read it already, if you read those books already, then you're ready to go. You can jump right into this, and it's very quick and easy to follow. And then really the main thing that this book has going for it is it's a magic heist book, and Leigh Bardugo knows that. So she makes it fun, she makes it fast-paced, and her writing style isn't trying to be overly complicated. She's not trying to pretend like this is a literary masterpiece. She knows this is a magic heist book. She's writing it as a magic heist book. So her descriptions are, quick and to the point. She describes exactly what you need to know so you can follow the plot quickly. And her writing style isn't overly complex, which I really appreciated, because a lot of the recent YA books I've tried to read have tried to almost pretend like they're literary masterpieces. So they make their writing complicated. They try to draw out their descriptions, and she doesn't do that, and that is really, really nice. Overall, if you're looking for a fun heist book that has some magic to it, here you go.